Marcel, and today we'll be talking about the simple past tense of the verb. The simple past tense of the verb is a term used to describe an action that had happened before or is no longer happening. So there are two types of the verb that we'll be including in our lesson today: the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. So stay tuned! Today we'll be talking about the simple past tense of the verb. But first, let us define verb. So, who can tell me what verb is? Right. Verb is an action word. Now, before I formally start the lesson, I will show you some pictures, and then all you have to do is identify the verb in those pictures. This is the first picture. So this is walk. Very good. Next, we have plant. Right. This one. Excellent. Clean. This one. Very good. Cook. And the last one. Right. Push. So, these are all what we call regular verbs. Regular verbs are very easy to convert into the simple past tense. Why? Because all you have to do is to add d or ed to the present tense of the verb. So, let's give it a try. Again, the present tense of the verb plus d or ed. So, the word walk or the verb walked will become walked. The plant will become planted. Right? The next one will become cleaned. This one will become cooked. The last one, this is pushed. That's very easy, right? It's easy to remember. Again, present tense of the verb plus d or ed. Now, before I move on to the second type of the verb, let us have a recap. This verb, walk, plant, clean, cook, and pushed, are called regular verbs. So how will you turn the regular verbs into the simple past tense? Correct. You add d or ed to the present tense of the verb. Very easy. Now let's move on to the irregular type of the verb. Now let us move on to the irregular verbs. So Irregular verbs does not form its past tense form by adding d or ed. So, to give you an example, I will show again a set of pictures and then give me the verb of its pictures. So, for the first one, we have swim. Next one, we have bring. And then we have eat. We have drink. And for the last one, we have drive. Very good. So now, let us try to give the past tense of this verb. So, who can guess for the first one? This is swam. For the second one, brought. Very good. This one, ate. For this one, drunk. For the last one, we have drove. So, again, these are all irregular verbs. So, to give you a recap, we talked about the simple past tense of the verb, which refers to the actions that happened before or is no longer happening in the present time. So we have two types of verbs, the regular verb and the irregular verbs. Now, the regular verbs, all you have to do is to add d or ed to the present tense of the verb. While irregular verbs, you have to change the spelling of the word itself. So, for your assignment or assessment, I would say, I will give you some sentences and then you would be the one to provide the past tense of its verb. So all you have to do is to fill in the blanks. That's all for today. I hope you learned. Thank you.